Listen, Queen, let's have some real girl chat and talk about this relationship stuff honestly, particularly when it comes to good women often marrying men who cheat on them with the not so good women. This is why your husband is cheating with these hoes. And first and foremost, he's cheating because he's a cheater. He's cheating because he's immature. He's cheating because he has made the choice to cheat. But what is also true is that good women have been played. The myth of being a good woman is that you have to center the other people in your life, is that you cannot be self-assured, you cannot be sexually liberated in your relationship, and you cannot put your pleasure first. And what happens when you are not putting your pleasure first, when you are not self-assured, and when you are not centering your own needs and wants, you become more of a servant to the man in your life than a siren. And that causes so much damage for the relationship and for both individuals that the connection eventually breaks down, the passion breaks down if there ever was one, and the symptom of that breakdown is the cheating, right? Cheating is never the actual problem, it's always a symptom of the problem. And particularly when it comes to good women, you often find yourself being treated poorly and being treated badly by the men in your life. Even if they are kind to you, you don't get that masculine power and passion and prowess from him because you are not exuding that sensual, sexual siren energy, and he often goes out to find that otherwise, right? So there are two problems here. First and foremost, that the man that you have chosen in your life is immature, is unevolved, is not emotionally intelligent, and isn't brave enough to say what it is that he wants and he needs. And the second problem is that your idea of what it means to be a good woman is all about giving yourself away to others and not prioritizing your own needs, your own wants, and your own pleasure. And this is particularly specific to Black women because we are not taught as young girls to put our pleasure first. We are always taught to operate as a representative of our mothers, as a representative of our family, as a representative of our church, as a representative of our community. So we carry so much pressure and so much baggage from the very beginning that we completely disconnect with our own pleasure, our own joy, our own happiness very early on. And this then leads into you having adult relationships with men who also don't prioritize your pleasure and who go out in the world to find their pleasure because they just don't see you as someone that they can have that type of pleasure with. And so what I want every Black woman in the range of my voice to do is to begin to place priority on what makes you feel good. Intimately, emotionally, physically, sexually, psychologically, and spiritually. And allow yourself to move from that self-centering, right? In these cases, self-centering and selfishness is never a bad thing because it is always going to improve the way that you operate in life, which will improve the relationships that you have and which will bring more emotionally intelligent men into your space who also want to center your pleasure. But let me know what you think about this. I would love to have more conversation down in the comments.